Welcome to the Soothing Channel. Today you're going to learn how to breathe into your diaphragm and why this is so important, as well as how to navigate the thinking mind, also known as the monkey mind, during your meditation practice. And the reason why we want to breathe down into the diaphragm or with the diaphragm, which is this muscle that is just below the lungs, it's because when we do so, we activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is in charge to control the body's ability to relax. It's also in charge to regulate our rest and digest functions. So this will really help us stay relaxed in our meditation as best as possible and really help us draw that attention inwards into the breath. Now, let's explore this together. You're gonna bring your fingertips to your rib cage. So feel your ribs here and come all the way up to the top of your rib cage where there is the least amount of space between your ribs, and you're gonna place your hand just below. Your other hand is gonna be on the chest. Now, before you start, you can also practice this lying down. So lying down will be a little easier. So if you feel like sitting is not great for you to start, go ahead, lie down, and let's do this practice together. We're gonna drive the breath down towards that bottom hand as you inhale. And as you exhale, soften the breath as you feel the bottom hand coming back to center. Beautiful. So as best as you can, you'll try to keep the top hand that is on your chest as still as possible. So if you're new to this practice, it'll take a little bit of time. So at the beginning, the chest might rise and fall as well, but let's make sure that the bottom hand, so the hand that is just above the diaphragm and the belly, rises and falls with each round of breath. So let's do a few more rounds here. As you inhale, send the breath down to that bottom hand, feel your belly expanding. And as you exhale, slowly feel how the belly falls. You can close your eyes to just deepen that connection with your breath, inhaling down to your belly, to your diaphragm. And exhale to release. And as you inhale, feel the breath with the hand that is on top of your belly here. Keep the top hand still as best as you can. Beautiful. And so for your meditation, you can always keep your hands on your lap and try to bring that awareness to your belly so that you're breathing down there. You can also always keep a hand on your belly at the beginning to remind yourself to breathe down into your diaphragm. In this second part of the video, we're going to explore how to navigate the thinking mind, the monkey mind, through our meditation practice. And this is an essential part of our meditation practice. And it's our ability to observe, to notice the thoughts that come up. So that might be thoughts about things you have to do in the future, things that happened in the past, self-talk. And so what we want to do in our meditation is being able to catch the thoughts. So when you catch the thought, you acknowledge that thought by saying to yourself, I'm thinking of XYZ. Sometimes I like to imagine that I have a notebook just in my mind and I write down whatever it is I'm thinking of, and then I put the pen down and then I'd say to myself, okay, let's go back to the breath. You will probably find your own way to do this, or the best way to do this, but it's important for you to understand that we want to catch the thought or catch ourselves thinking, realize that we're thinking, so that we can drift back into the breath. If you thought that you had to stop the mind from thinking, I want to let you know that that's not what we're doing here. Instead, we'll use the thoughts to bring the attention back to the present moment. Now, the mind will also get distracted with sensations in the body. And so that might be the urge to itch or the urge to move or fidget. And when that happens, instead of reacting, we bring awareness and then we choose, okay, I'm going to scratch or I'm going to move. Or maybe you realize that as you take a breath in and out, you don't have that urge anymore and you can find stillness. This is all, friend. Make sure you check our next video where you'll be putting into practice the part 1 and 2, as well as learning 3 different techniques for meditation. I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching. Namaste.